singles, how do you keep from feeling lonely during the holidays? We're releasing this episode right before Thanksgiving, and that means we're entering the most loneliest time of the year. It seems everyone is bustling around trying to show love on their loved ones,
or to themselves.
Yeah, exactly. But who's trying to show love on you? It's easy to feel forsaken, forgotten. It's simply cast aside because you're wondering, who's bustling around to love on you? And who are you bustling around to love on? It just kind of leaves this empty feeling inside. Now in this video, we're going to show you how to rise above that feeling this year. Because believe me, holiday loneliness is horrible. Honey, how did you handle holiday loneliness in your past?
So when I went through my loneliness time in the past, what I did basically was I just got online and just started applying for jobs. I think I applied for like 12 jobs during that time frame.
Wow, burying yourself in work.
Yeah, I did.
Man, I can see that. I've been there, but that's really not that's not where your heart is usually. You'd rather be doing something else, but you kind of justify being busy because you don't have something else to do.
Yes, because at that time frame, everybody else was with their loved ones or their significant other. And at that time, I was going through a very low time in my season, so I just basically started applying for jobs.
Yeah, and you know what? I remember my Thanksgiving. It was the first year of my divorce, actually, and my kids were with my ex-wife, and I was alone. And my friends knew it, and one friend in particular invited me over to a group gathering for Thanksgiving dinner. Now, I was really appreciative of that. I really was. And it was a great meal also. No complaints about the invitation or the meal or the company, but on the inside, I realized I'm receiving this invitation because I know that I'm alone. And I'm accepting it because I know that I'm alone. You know, it would have been something else if I could have brought somebody with me. It would have been something entirely different if I would have had a reason to turn down the invitation. But no, I went, I enjoyed myself, but I also felt kind of empty because I knew that I was alone and I'd be going home alone that evening.
So why did you just decide to go to visit your family? I know your family's not here locally, but why you didn't just decide to go visit them? Because I mean, actually you had the option to do that, correct?
Well, all things being equal, perhaps, but I was still kind of strapped after the divorce, so financially that was not in the cards for me. I was trapped by my finances and trapped in my loneliness by my finances.
Okay, Rob, you said that you would show everyone how to rise above the feeling of loneliness. I mean, this year.
Yes.
So how can they do that?
Well, you see, it's like this. If you're single and you're wanting to be in a relationship, I'll bet you start the new year with new hope, won't you? You'll make a New Year's resolution, or maybe just a promise to yourself. And you make that promise with hope, some renewed hope, because in the new year, it's going to sound something like this. I'm going to find someone. I'm going to find someone this year. I'm not going to spend Valentine's Day alone. I'm going to have someone to enjoy my spring with. Isn't that how it always goes?
That's usually how it goes.
But the thing that singles overlook so often is the same thing that a lot of people look over whenever they're planning out their dreams. When they're reaching for their goals and their dreams, they have ideas and they don't have a real plan to get there. And the failure to plan is a plan to fail. You need more than just hope. You need hope and a plan.
So, are you saying that singles can make an actual plan to find their soulmate?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yes. The plan is what kept me from feeling lonely over the last Christmas season that I was alone before I met you. Yeah. When you focus on finding your future, you stop dwelling on the past. I was so focused on finding the love of my life and so sure that I would find her. I was so sure that I stopped thinking about how alone I was and just focused on finding her, preparing myself. And all of a sudden, that holiday loneliness was solved. It was gone. All those other years that I felt, why am I so alone? I knew in my heart that next year I wasn't going to be, because I had the right plan.
So, are you going to share that plan with everybody? I mean, does that solve the holiday loneliness?
Well, actually, it does solve the loneliness, because at a high level, the plan starts with self-improvement.
Okay.
As you're working on yourself, as you're moving through that process, you're not sitting there thinking, "Oh, wow, I'm just so alone." You're not feeling like that. You're feeling hopeful, and there's a reason, there's a purpose behind that hope. You've got a real plan to get there, a proven plan that you know is going to work. And you've got guides and you've got coaches. As I went through this and you joined me and I walked you through the rest of it, we realized, hey, this was something that's for real. It's solid. It helped us establish this foundation that we knew it wasn't just a matter of feeling in love with each other. It was a matter of knowing at a very deep level that we were right for each other.
Okay, so you mean healing past hurts. I mean, I had to go through that before I met you.
Yeah, and I did too.
Okay.
You see, there were some past hurts that I was trying to move on. In every relationship that I had been in or pursued before you, a lot of me was trying to cover up other things that went on in my past. Not that I was trying to hide them from anyone but myself, right? I felt that if I could get into a new relationship, then it would make the bad relationships just not matter. But, you know, it's like covering up mold when you do that. It still seeps through and rots things from the inside out. You got to get rid of that stuff.
And actually make you sick, because I'm allergic to mold. So, yeah.
So it was very important for me to just clean up all that stuff in my past. And I was so pleased that you had gone through the same stuff. And as we got together and as we pursued each other, we realized this is gold. Not just our relationship, but the way that we came together. And that's what we want to share with you. Yes, we will show you. We will show you by hand, personally, how to walk through getting rid of all that old stuff, building a great foundation, and knowing how to determine what true love is whenever it comes into your life. Now, all this stuff, there's a whole lot more to this than we can explain in this video, right? There's a high-level description at our website at myidealmatch.com. So go ahead, visit there, check out the frequently asked questions. But the key thing that you're going to want to do is get on the line with us. There's a way there to just schedule a call with us and find out how we can help you specifically, personally. And we're willing to do that. We're Winona and Rob Hollis,
your relationship experts,
praying for an abundance of blessings for you.